Social media. Sorry, go on, Lee. What was what you were saying?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, since there's really no growth involved, I don't know that I'd call it a hobby. I think it's a good way to kill time. It's like a brain number. I personally, I mean, it's a different tangent to go down, but I think social media is to blame for most of the shitty things. In the
So,
first world, it's to blame for a lot of the shitty things. I don't want to seem
so
like
then, what would you call something that consumes a lot of your time, but is not a hobby?
social media as the example,
Sure, yeah.
time passer maybe. I don't know
But
that
then,
there's
what
an
what differentiates like a hobby as a time passer than something like social media as a time passer?
well, because I think hobbies would have some sort of skill growth. For example, even if you're just knitting as a hobby, you're getting better and better. Even if you only do it once, but I mean, depending on the
Don't.
frequency. I'm sorry.
What if you get worse with the more time you put in?
Okay, so that's fair. So I should just say that the change in skill, is what determines the hobby. So whether that skill gets worse or better,
That's fair.
yeah, the limit is zero.
Lucas, what are your thoughts? Any thoughts?
Nope. um, I'd agree with that. I think social media isn't a hobby, but it's something that like a lot of people do. And even for like usually when I'm busy with school, there's been times where I've shut off my social media because it just wastes a lot of my time. And there's times where people will be like, "Yo, like I've sent you memes for like a whole month. Why haven't you responded?" I'm like, "Dude, like that doesn't really benefit me." But I mean, at the same time, I can see where getting memes from social media can like it helps you in when you're in a rough place. Like getting like a good laugh every once in a while for those
That's fair.
people who need it is super important. But I can also agree with Lee where there's a lot of negative shit that comes in. If you're that person who uh, hates being left out and you see people partying every weekend and posting it on their story, you could be partying every weekend. You miss that one weekend where your friends go to party, and then you feel demoralized, being like, "Wow, I feel left out." Even though, dude, like you've been out and about every weekend where someone's been studying every day, not even like seeing your story, being like, "I feel left out," and it could be both ways.
Well, to dovetail off of
It
that,
sounds like this story is very. It sounds like this is a personal experience, like when we were in band and you couldn't come with us.
I didn't even read your story. I was dead. I was literally in a
So
hospital.
I'm glad you brought this up because I think this is an important part where I think like right now, like social media's influence on people nowadays is like at like you know unprecedented levels. Where
yeah,
I know
spit it
I'm
out, Junior.
I'm fucking fried, bro. I didn't have dinner, so I apologize, guys. But I think social media right now is a place where, again, this is my take on social media. I apologize. I actually don't apologize if I offend you. This is just my belief. So if you don't agree with it, that's your problem, not mine. I'm gonna kind
Fuck you for joining in.
of.
By the way,
But my take is like I feel like a lot of people on social media post the life that they want people to believe they live versus
yeah,
the life they actually live. And I'm the kind of person where it's like the people who know what's going on with my life will know because I keep in touch with them outside of social media. Like I don't need to post on my story like, yo, getting drunk. Like I did that when, back when we first all met in,
just so you guys know,
fucking
if it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can assume that Maddie's getting drunk. So it doesn't
Bro,
matter. He doesn't have to post it.
Wednesday, Tuesday,
I
any day of
posted
the
on
week.
private. I posted on private stories.
Best friends only. Him and his mom.
No, Kel's my best friend. No joke. But that's the thing is, I feel like a lot of people post. They live this lifestyle that they want people to believe they have versus like just living the lifestyle they want and they have. I don't know what the obsession is with like, presenting on social media like, oh shit, like this is what I'm up to. I don't know why I do that voice. Like we're trying
Oh
to do
shit!
that.
Oh shit!
Shit,
Some
this
like
is what I'm up
Kevin
to.
Hart impression, but I don't know what's up with that. Like, you just gotta live the life you have and enjoy that. And it doesn't matter what you post on social
Well,
media. That's my take on social media. I feel like people get too intertwined with what their social media represents of themselves. It's like you need to be you and that's all there is to it. Like fuck your social media. Like who cares? Like, that's my take. People again are gonna have their own takes on that, but that's mine.